Hello everyone, this is my YouTube channel and this is my first video, so I am kind of nervous because this is my first YouTube video and I've never done anything like this. Like, I've made videos, I've made live streams, I just haven't... Yeah, so you get what I mean. This is my first YouTube video, I'm kind of nervous, and so I've been thinking all day, well, what should I do? Maybe I could play my violin, I'm good at that. Maybe I could play a game. Maybe I could just do something else. I don't know, like explain something. But then I realized that I am really good at art. So today I wanted to start my YouTube channel with something that I love to do, just art. And so I was wondering what I should draw, and I'm like, should I draw some of my favorite characters from my favorite games, some of my favorite characters from movies? And then it hit me as I was upstairs lying in bed watching Peter Pan. It hit me right then, and I said, I should draw Nana, the Saint Bernard. And so that's what I will be doing. So I have a reference picture right over here somewhere. It's off screen, so you guys can't see it. Anyway, so there's going to be some parts to this. Like right now, I'm just going to be drawing the basic outline of what she is. Now I've got a mechanical pencil here. It's 0.7 millimeters, and then I've got a Dixon number 2 HB pencil right here, just a normal number 2 pencil. So I like starting out with a normal pencil because it feels like it's easier to erase it. I don't know how to explain this, but it just feels easier to erase. So if I mess something up, I can just go back and erase it. So let's get into the actual video. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the face shape. Okay, so I'm going to say about like somewhere, say about right here, about somewhere about right there is going to be where her head starts, including her headdress. Okay, like the nursemaid headdress that she's wearing. So her face goes. So I'm going to do the middle of her face. Okay, so it's going to be the middle of her face. Okay, so her face goes down, then it curves like this. And then we hit this right here. What this does is it goes like this, it goes up like that. And then over here it rounds down into a point right here, and that's where her nose is going to be, okay? So now, so that's just her basic like head shape right there. So that's where her nose is going to be. And so she's got like 2 flaps, okay? I'm just going to call it flaps right now, okay? So it goes down, but then it splits into a Y somewhere around here, okay? This is where her mouth is, okay? Now, also, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, this line's a bit too long, I can cut that just a bit shorter. Now, right here, it also goes back a bit, like that. Okay, but then comes, oh, well, that would be my mechanical pencil anyway. So then, curves up and around, kind of like this, okay? Sort of like that, okay? Now, just a reminder, this line here does not actually touch. So, well, I'm just a klutz today, so you know what, I'm just going to leave it there. I give up. So about like right there. Okay. And so since she's facing this, since her nose is facing this way and she's looking that way, this one is going to go, let's cut this down a bit actually. So this right here, it's going to go round out. It's going to go back. Except it does like this thing right here. Like it goes, but it goes up and then it goes back. So like that. Okay. Just like that. Now, like I said, right here's the middle of her face. So right here, let's just make her jaw. Okay. And now what happens is there's this other line right here that overlaps this. And that right there, that's going to be your ear. Okay. That ear's going to come up here. Now, right here, starting right somewhere about here, it's going to be this line. If anyone can guess what this line is, it is her headdress. So it comes up here, and then there's this like white floof right there. And then just, so if right here's the, so right here's like not including the headdress. I'm sorry if I said including the headdress earlier, but it's not. So far that looks pretty good, at least to me. Now, so what we're going to do now is we're going to draw her headdress. And this blue ribbon part right here comes up again somewhere about like right here. There. Now, I'm going to do these loops like this. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're going to do this and draw a line. Okay? And so I'm not very good at drawing this, okay, but we can do this. Curve that in like that, okay? So now that's like one of them. And also, that. So I'm just going to draw the basic outline of her headdress. Goes about back here. Comes around, it goes down somewhere about here. Okay, so it's kind of like that, okay? So that's the basic pattern that we're following. And then, actually, let me erase that. Because now, right here, it's going to go down. These two lines are going to meet like that. And now what we're going to do is right here, I'm going to draw this. Okay. And that is going to lead down to her snout. Now, so I'd say about like right here, I'm going to draw a line, okay? But need some space right there. I'm going to draw this up. And then we're just going to do the same thing. Now, see that? That shows like, so she has this white line coming down right here and then it splits. Also, there. So, then we've got this done. Now, there's this random bulge right here. So why would I put that there? Now, that's going to be for the eyes. So, right here. Let me erase this. That's going to be part of her ear now. Ear comes down and around, kind of like this, and then it doesn't go exactly like a circle, but it doesn't go as like a sharp point. So that's going to be it about right there. Right now I'm thinking that this looks really good to me right now. Like normally I am better at drawing, but right now I think this is really good. Now we got that. This bulge here goes around. I think, hold up. So here, so let me erase this line again. These two go down and meet a point. There. So now right here, I'm going to go down, but then on this side, I'm going to kind of like that curvy, okay? This is her other ear right now. So, after this, so somewhere around like right here, this area about like right there, that's her eye socket, okay? But it doesn't go like that. It goes like this. Doesn't like go square. It's kind of like an oval. I'm kind of really bad at drawing ovals. I just realized this. I'm good when I'm drawing them not intentionally, but it's more of a, somewhere around there like that. There's that now. It's that line right there. And then one of the most important things you can ever draw is the eyebrows. The eyebrow shows what emotion. If you just have eyes just blankly staring, and you know, like they might look sad, but then suddenly you put into eyebrows facing completely downwards, suddenly they look angry. So, like I said, eyebrows is one of the most important parts. And also, this is the part where she's lying outside and she's connected to the rope. So her legs are going to be crossed right here, and the rope's going to be dragging across over here. Okay? And so what we do is we go from here, go up, go like that. Say that's pretty good eyebrow right there. Now, her eyes are, so she's looking up like this. And that right there, that's her pupil. Right there is her color, so let's just shade this in right now. Okay, now this also looks really weird right now because, well, she's kind of missing another eye. Somewhere around there. So right here, we're going to draw another eye. Except this time, I'm going to make it like actual. Oval. Uh-oh, my pencil's breaking. Also, sometimes the shape of their eyes can also help with like what emotion they're feeling. Hold up. My pencil just broke. Really should have a bundle of like backup pencils or something. Stupid sharpener. Hold up. There. So now, so right there, that kind of looks sad. Right now, she's just kind of gazing up, so don't want to make her look sad. That's a bit too close or too small. Either way, that just looks kind of wrong. So that right there looks better. Now, she has this, like, she's an old dog, so, like, right here, this thing, and she has, like, lines right here. Kind of makes her look old, but it's not that big. It's more, like, maybe where I drew, like, yeah, about, like, right there. And here, I'm going to shade that a darker brown than right here. Also, since she's looking up, again, I'm going to shade this in. Now, guys, this is going to be a long first video. Right here is going to be the blue. There's just going to be the white. Actually, wrong pencil. So if you're wondering why I'm switching pencils, this pencil sucks. Well, it shouldn't say suck, but it's not as good as it could be. Yeah, so there, we've got her kind of looking off to where they're flying off to, okay? And we've got that. And so, you can kind of see face forwarding now. I'm going to start hard lining this just a bit. Just going to do like the basic outline of what we're looking at just right now. Also, so I don't really have anything to talk about right now, so I'm just going to just blurt out a random fun fact. So, a fact, and you can go up to your friends and tell them this, and they'll be like, no way. And you can say, yeah, go look it up. And then they'll be like, well, that's true. Is that people have this huge controversy of what is the plural of octopus. And people are like, no, it's octopuses, but that just kind of sounds wrong. Octopi, that sounds like the way to go, because there's cacti instead of cactuses. So people were like, cacti. Okay, so it's got to be cacti. Well, the actual way to pronounce the multiple of octopus is not octopuses nor octopi, and I'm pretty sure this is only like in British and English. It's octopodes. And a lot of people, I told my friends that, they're like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah. They're like, whoa, that's really weird. I'm like, that kind of is. So now we kind of got this. I'm leaving back here just like that because we're not finished with that yet, okay? So she's coming together right now, okay? Now, there's one thing that we're missing. It's another eyebrow, and it's like right here. And see, look, now, so there's Nana's face right now. Now, over here, she's got two circular dots about, yeah, I'd say about that far apart. About that big. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to draw, like, her fur, like on what would be our chest area, not like completely on, like, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like, it's below their neck area, but it's not actually their chest. It's like that space in between there. So right here, what we're going to do is we're going to go this, and we're going to fluff it up, okay? Make it look as fluffy as possible. Also, this goes back behind here, so. And then it kind of rounds out toward the bottom. Kind of like that. And then you have it come up here. So since she's facing this way, but her body isn't, it's going to look kind of weird. Now, right here, what we have is, I'm going to do a basic outline of this. So right here, so she doesn't wear a collar. She has this knot, like a blue ribbon. Like this. She's got like these two ribbon strands, just like right here, just like if you were like going to draw a cream on Sonic, like that, from Sonic I should say. Like this, so that's how hers would be. Also, I just kind of smeared that. And then yeah, so right now it's just kind of just basic shapes. So there's this. But right here, so like I said, her paws, I should say, they come around here and they cross each other, kind of just like that. Okay? Actually, it's more like that, but anyway. And her front left paw comes up and over this. So what we're going to do now is, so about right here, I'm going to draw. I'm going to go under here. I'm going to do this line. And from about here, like, kind of about like that, okay? So that's her, like, that's like kind of her back area. And so she has this over here too. It's just not as much. Yeah, so you have that. So we have this area kind of like right here. Now right here, we're going to go down. I'm going to kind of like draw an elbow, since this is kind of personification, or personified, I should say. Because I definitely want English good. So, let's say about right there. And then you kind of go curl up like this, and then kind of this way too. Now, as you get up here, just going to go up. Now, and I'm gonna, so about like that. And then right here, there's this line. So in the picture that I'm drawing, her paw goes kind of like this. And so here, let me just do the basic shape of her paw. Yeah, so somewhere along the lines of right here. Okay. So just somewhere along there. Okay. So I'm going to erase that. And after I get done finished with this paw, I am going to leave the video here. So it comes down, and then right here it kind of goes down, but then goes up a bit. Because right there, that's, so draw up, kind of like that. And then, so there, that's about what her paw is now. Right here, it isn't just a straight line, okay? Right here, I'm sorry if I'm doing this like really crappy. Right here is like kind of like fuzzed up. And right here is the same color as right here. It's going to be like kind of a tan. And so I'm going to leave this video here. And so hope you had fun drawing, or just, just listening and seeing what my channel is. And I think this is a really great first video. So this is Random Hobo. See ya.